Today for the preview, we have starting with the injury report. We have Ben Simmons. He's questionable today with a knee injury after he got hit in the face somehow. I guess he has a knee injury. Anyway, we have T.J. Warren probably not playing today. He's doubtful, and Katie is going to be out for at least another week or so. As far as the Lakers, LeBron and AD are out. That's huge news. And then Austin Reeves is also out. Lonnie Walker was on the injury report. He's probable, so he's probably going to be in. And as far as keys for this game, offensively, how do we get Ben Simmons involved? Assuming he plays, I believe you don't get him involved. You put him on the bench. You let him play 10 to 15 minutes just to get some run because he is making 35 million, and he needs to, continue to play and build himself up. But we shouldn't make Ben Simmons a focal point because we know he is what he is at this point. We'll see as he gains his athleticism if he gets, you know, looks like more of the Philadelphia Ben Simmons. But as of now, you just have to play him 10 to 15 minutes. Let him, maybe play backup center minutes, defend the best guy, and just give it your all for 10 to 15 minutes. Because other than that, he hasn't earned minutes. So, and I believe that's a huge thing. If you're not earning your minutes, you shouldn't be getting minutes, and that's simple. And also, he was out for the Saturday game, and when I tell you, if you watch that game, it looked like we were watching a different team because we were able to get up and down the court. The spacing was beautiful. Defensively, it feels like everybody was in sync. Everybody had their shots. Uh, Kyrie finished with, I believe, 32 because Kyrie, king of the fourth, he went crazy in the fourth quarter. But we were up, I believe, was it 7 or 8 going into the fourth quarter? Kyrie only had 10 points. And this is without KD. This is without TJ Warren. This is without quote unquote all star Ben Simmons. We were just playing good basketball overall. People were getting shots. Patty Mills, who hasn't been in the rotation, but like a true professional, what he did was, you know, play hard to his ability. He was being aggressive shooting the three. Edmund Sumner made some threes, got to the basket. Claxton, obviously, the budding star he is, he was playing great. Um, you have Yuta, he was making his threes, playing solid defense, rebounding the ball. Seth Curry hit some timely shots. Like Dayron Sharp, even for a couple minutes, I was happy what I see from him. Cam Thomas, he made a little mistake with a turnover, but he played well pretty much for his minutes. So give credit there. I think the kids should play more minutes, and when I mean kids, I mean Dayron and Cam. Um, I believe they should continue to play those guys, make their minutes go up, make Ben Simmons' minutes go down. Again, once Ben Simmons wants to play like a 25 to 30, 35-minute player, then he should get 25, 30 to 35 minutes. But if he's not playing at that level, why even put him out there for that much time? And again, we're trying to win a championship, and you got to build championship habits. Last year, we didn't build championship habits. We seen Harden basically pout, especially that Sacramento game. And if you're a Nets fan and you're watching this, or if you're not a Nets fan and you're watching this, please go watch the Kings versus Nets game last year in Sacramento. That was probably the worst performance I've ever seen from anybody on a basketball court. It was so obvious that he was mentally checked out, and the fact that we played him 30 minutes, we weren't we weren't going to be a championship team with that type of effort and acknowledging that type of behavior, and it showed. That's why KD wanted out, and this year we've been doing a better job of that, and I believe benching Ben Simmons and giving him a smaller role is what you do because he hasn't earned the minutes that he has garnered so far. Um, but anyway, as far as the defense goes, the Lakers are without LeBron and Anthony Davis. Their offense. This should be a winnable game, a very winnable game. There's no way we shouldn't win as long as we show up. I believe you contain Westbrook. We know Westbrook is going to get his shots up. He's going to be running the offense. You want to limit his dribble penetration. So his ability to get to the line, get to the defense, kick out the shooters, or run in transition. You want to limit all that. And the Lakers want to run, run, run. They're second in the NBA in pace, and that's a part of having Westbrook on your team. Usually, when you have Westbrook on your team, your pace is going to go way up, and it shows this year. They're second in pace, and yeah, you want to limit him specifically in this game. He's the head of the snake, as he's going to be the guy that has the ball in his hands the most. Also, I believe you need to run Lonnie Walker off the three-point line. We know he can shoot. He proved it all season, especially the game earlier in LA without LeBron when they had AD and beat us. So we got to make sure that they don't run in transition or limit their transition opportunities. Make sure their shooters like Lonnie Walker don't really get much space. Run them off the three-point line and contain Westbrook's dribble penetration. Overall, I just think we should pack the paint. Make sure they don't get a lot of paint touches. I feel like that was a huge thing last game. AD he looked like prime Shaq versus us. We had no answer for him. Even though AD's not playing, we still got a gang rebound because that's what happened in the game in Philly when there was no Harden or Embiid. You think the top two guys we should win easily, but no, they out hustled us, they out rebounded us, and that's how they got in the game. So you got to make sure you get stops, finish the possessions, as well as attack the basket. The Lakers give up the sixth most points in the paint, and they don't have Anthony Davis. They don't really have any rim protection whatsoever. So you want to get to the line, and once they start, packing the paint, and we're getting a lot of paint touches, that's going to open it up for our shooters. As we're the second best three-point shooting team in the NBA. Also, when you can run versus the Lakers because they give the fifth most fast break points, and we know how good we can be when we get in transition. And we talked a lot about Ben Simmons. Here's his value. He's pretty good at finding open three-point shooters in transition. So there could be his value there in his limited minutes. But yeah, I believe if we do that, we should be able to win this game. And yeah, that's it for the podcast. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.